Hey yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna keep it short and simple. So I've played Fortnite on PS4 for 1 whole year. And I've just finished my first week on PC playing with keyboard and mouse. It's time to compare and see how I've improved overall since I've switched. So let me first show you the skill level I achieved for playing Fortnite on PS4 for 1 whole year. Let's get right into it. Jesus. So this is the result of playing Fortnite on PS4 for 1 whole year. This is probably one of the best games that I have recorded, although I have done better. And if you want to see my peak performance on PS4, well, you're looking at it. This is it. And as you can see, I have decent aim, popping everyone, going around one pumping everyone, flicking on them, hitting them headshots. Dirty. I was good at spraying down walls and getting in people's boxes. I can also do a little cheeky wall steal at times. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to switch to mouse and keyboard, which as you saw in that last fight, I had my minis out, so I had to scroll through my whole invent to get to my shotgun. Whereas on mouse and keyboard, you can press one button and bring out your shotgun. As you can see, we got that easy victory royale. And the next 3 games after that, we also won. Let's go. In my opinion, I think I have decent AR aim. I was hitting most of my shots, some headshots. Bruv, I'm a monster of the AK. I also think I was pretty decent at my shotgun flicks and my shotgun aiming. The main thing that I was close to mastering was the L2 R2 spam, where you basically just abuse aim assist. Boom, easy claps. But this has to be one of my favorite shotgun kills of all time. The plays! Oh, the plays! One thing that I was particularly good at that no one had on me was my sniper shots. Now no one can take them away from me. Get out of my game. When you hit that perfect shot and you get the headshot noise, oh, it's like music to my ears. And I was also pretty good at quickscoping too. But this has to be one of the nastiest shots I've hit. Woohoo! Easy clap, let's go. One of the things that slowed down my progress throughout the whole year was my building. As you can see in this clip, it wasn't the best. I feel like you can't do it as fast on PS4 as you can on the PC. I was particularly good at boxing up into a little box and opening a little window to shoot out of, which I saw in the World Cup that was used a lot. I thought my editing was pretty decent, although it wasn't consistent, as you can see here.
Nope. 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 Perfect.
And one thing that really pissed me off about playing on PS4 was when you had throwables out, you had to wait 2 seconds before you could start building. But I literally couldn't keep up with all the advancements going through the seasons. These kids these days are so technically gifted that it is ridiculous to play against. I just can't keep up. And in this last clip, it really shows my building, my shotgun accuracy, and my AR spray. Oh! Yeah! We're cracked! We're cracked! Now, I'd show you some stats. For some reason, the tracker only went back to Season 7, but as you can see, I don't play much solos. I was okay with not a great KD and not the best win ratio. But then if we move on to Season 9, you can really see I improved. I've played half the amount of games, and I've got a little bit better KD and a better win ratio. Season 9 was where I started taking YouTube seriously and had less time to play. And if you're not new to the channel, you'll know how many challenges I've done, which really make it strenuous to get wins and kills. And moving on to my lifetime stats, I was a complete bot up until Season 9 when I started to get the grasp of the game. So these are not very good stats, and I know, don't roast me in the comment section below, please. My goal for this season is to get even better, to get double the KD, double the amount of wins. And I reckon I can achieve that whilst playing mouse and keyboard. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. How much have I improved in 1 week on keyboard and mouse?
No, you need to start playing on PC, man.
I thought, new season, new me. Season 10, season keyboard and mouse. So day 1, I did what every great man would do. Search up Booga's keybinds. I then went through his keybinds, saw if they were good for me, and changed them accordingly. I then also searched up Ninja's keybinds to compare between the two. I specifically went for Ninja's keybinds as we both had the same mouse. I also then searched up Tifu's keybinds and sensitivity, and compared all 3 and chose what I think would suit me. I had been playing Fortnite on PS4 with a scuff controller for about 4 months at this point. Hopefully, I'm gonna move from this to this baby, right? Yeah, and this. We can get rid of this. And cue the epic learning montage thing. I then went into a creative map and tested my AR aim, which I thought was pretty decent, to be honest. Jeez, check me out, look at my aim. And then tested my deagle aim, my sniper aim on point, and also my shotgun flicks. I also tried stair wall ramps for the first time ever, and in my opinion, I thought that's not half bad. If I watch this, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna crack my first 90. 90! Oh crap. Look at that. What? No one saw that coming. What? Oh crap. I then went on to do an edit course, which I thought was alright at the beginning. As you can see, I couldn't get through this one wall for a while. But then I slowly got the hang of it. I'll leave the code down below. 90s! No! My weakness! This is me trying to do some 90s for about 5 minutes. I keep hitting my tab button instead of Q. Day 2, I decided to try some squads. I want to see if I could build and actually hit some shots on some real people instead of just bots. The first game didn't go too well as I just got surrounded by zombies and died instantly. I got by about 30 zombies. I then got my first kill, which I was pretty excited about. Get out of my game, I'm on PC, you noob! But then I celebrated a bit too soon. I don't know how to build! Help! I then decided to put my building to the test against a real person. And it wasn't the best. Not too shabby for a complete noob though. I don't know how to build. I tried to then box up how I used to do on PS4 and it took a while. Oh my god. Mate, this is worse than someone who's just started playing Fortnite for the first time ever.
Where is he?
Wait, I'm stuck.
Took me a whole 20 seconds.
There we go.
I then went and done another creative map and practiced my flicks and some edit plays. So moving on to day 3, I decided to play some duos and I was still getting used to aiming with the mouse rather than a joystick.
I'm gonna go for a man no script. Are you ready?
Yeah, as you guessed it, I did not hit that. So day 2 in a nutshell, it was not going very good as I junk thrifted myself.
Ow!
Although as the day went on, my aim was getting better and better, although I was still getting clapped on.
5!
I then found out that day that my aim with the infantry rifle. Woo!
This gun is sexy.
Day 2, I could see some improvement in my building and my editing, but I was still making those silly mistakes. And in the end, I would just get clapped on.
No! Please! Oh!
We then decided to do some zone 1 to practice my building and my close combat. And only after a few minutes of playing, there was a significant improvement in my building. And I actually managed to win one of the games.
Oh shit!
You should have seen that!
What's he doing there?
Okay, so day 4, I decided to play some more squads. And the first game did not go very well. We ran into some sweaty tryhards. On day 4, I changed my settings to open doors automatically. I moved traps from X to V because my emote button was B and I kept on accidentally pressing B in a fight. And I also changed invent from tab to T as I kept on tabbing out when I was trying to place floors. I also drastically decreased the time from boxing up from day 1 to day 4, as you saw there. I'm not gonna lie, I got very frustrated and you're probably gonna hate me, but I jumped in a mech so I could actually get some kills. I'm still making those silly mistakes when building, however I feel like my editing and my building has definitely improved quite a lot. I was getting used to my keybinds and pressing the buttons on my mouse, although looking back at it now I can definitely see that my sensitivity is way too high. But I'll explain why I didn't change it later on.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I then got carried to my first epic victory, Royale.
Come on! Easy clap!
Yeah.
Easy clap!
I'm the distraction.
Okay, so day 5 was just a shambles. I felt like I've gone back to square one. I was just messing up all the edits, messing up all the builds, just my aim was completely off. It was atrocious. However, one thing I did change on day 5 was, as you can see there, I've got like a little bandage on my right arm, which is my mouse arm, because my arm kept on getting stuck to the table, which meant I was only aiming with only my wrist, and I couldn't use my arm to aim as well. Of course, my infantry aim, still on point.
Oh, I knocked him! I'm a freaking god!
So I thought I'd change my invent button from tab to T. However, I did not do that and tabbed out trying to place a floor. So I changed my invent button to G. With the bandage on my arm, I felt like my aim was much more accurate.
Oh! Oh, I'm disgusting!
Disgusting!
Looking at this, you can see that my sensitivity was way too high. As my tracking, I was moving my mouse so slightly, but on screen it was moving so much. Later on, I decided to play some more zone wars with Val. My shotgun aim was pretty decent, my building was alright. I even managed to nearly pickaxe someone to death. Thank God it's not me this time. However, sometimes my building was not the best and I took 4 damage quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Although in the end, I did manage to get another win. However, look how shaky my aim is. That's due to me being very nervous in endgame and a high sensitivity.
No! Yeah! I won one! You guys suck, I'm a noob!
Now moving on to day 6, we're nearly there. I decided to play some more squad games with my mates, and I think my aim has really improved from the first day. My crosshair was right on his head that whole time. However, I did jump into a mech to boost my confidence. And then we got yet another win on mouse and keyboard. I also changed my trap button from V to B as it was easier to press B, and I also changed my emote button from N to 7 so I didn't accidentally press it when trying to place a trap. I feel like I got much better at boxing up. I can do it much faster and much more consistent. However, I still do make those silly building mistakes, which I really need to focus on. As you can see, I've done a cheeky little edit play there.
No, I need your mat.
And I'm particularly proud of this moment because this player was very good.
Oh, I'm a pro. Oh my god.
I feel like my tracking is much better now, even though there's still room for improvement. This is the first wall that I stole on PC, and I was so shocked that I forgot to take my shotgun out and actually shoot
I'm a
it.
pro. Oh my god, I took his wall.
Later that game, I managed to steal another wall, edit that and keep composed and take my shots. I don't know why, but I feel like my aim is quite good with the AK and the infantry rifle over the normal AR, which is the complete opposite on PS4. I then knocked down Val with a mech, and he got kind of mad.
What are you doing? There's a guy right there.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
We then got yet another win of the day on mouse and keyboard. Let's go! Lo and behold, we finally made it to day 7. Something that I ordered at the end of day 6 was some proper things that I like to call armbands. They really helped me with my aim and stopped me from sticking to my desk. Now, how much have I improved? Drastically. My building is much better, my editing is much more accurate, although I do still sometimes panic build.
Oh, fuck it. The bird's going down.
My shotgun shots and flicks are way more accurate than they used to be. My building is much quicker and precise.
No!
Alrighty.
No! Okay, I can't get my gun out.
Although one thing that I do really need to work on is my end game nerves. As you can see in this clip, how shaky my aim is. It's not even the World Cup or anything. This is not even a real game and my aim is so shaky.
Oh, my hand is shaking too much.
Oh, no way.
My aim was so shaky. Now the real question is, how much have I improved? And am I better than what I was on PS4? As you can see, I can do double floor stair rounds, which was a dream of mine to do on PS4, but it was literally impossible for me. I could not even think about doing it. There, I'm doing it. It's actually flawless. When I turned around and saw you could literally not fault it. These are my 90s. They're not too good, but they're not that bad, and they're much, much better than what they were from day one. Also, whilst I was doing my 90s, I somehow came up with this new strat where I put a roof over me, and then I edit through that, and then I carry on doing 90s, which I thought was pretty cool, even though I've done it by accident. Also, I don't know what this is or how I did it, but I just thought this was pretty cool. Now, what is a progression video without a little edit course, eh? My editing right now is not as fast as I want it to be. Now, as you can see, I think I'm pretty quick with the speed and the accuracy. I did mess up a few times, but if you focus more on the accuracy rather than speed, the speed will come with practice. I'm not mongrel, you know. I do believe I have gotten more confident on mouse and keyboard as the days have gone on. I've gotten used to my keybinds, my accuracy is much better, and the noobs aren't pickaxing me anymore. Now, if you compare them side by side, you can clearly see that I'm quite a similar skill level on both platforms. However, I do believe I'm a bit better on PS4, although this is due to me playing PS4 for a whole year compared to 7 days on PC. For example, we see here on PS4, I'm building, taking shots, and then I can catch myself. I know what I want to do without having to think about it. It's much more smoother movement and gameplay. Whereas on keyboard and mouse, you can see here, I'm thinking so hard about what I should do, how I should tunnel, that I forget to place a floor and actually fall to my death. Although that is only when I'm under a lot of pressure. Whereas if you see here, when I'm quite calm, I know what I want to do, I can do a little cheeky edit, get in their box. Maybe if I was a bit more accurate, I would have hit those shots. Overall, I'm very proud of the progress that I have made. I feel like I have improved drastically over the 7 days, considering I've only played 1 to 2 hours each of those days. However, I would highly recommend you play at least 4 or more hours each day to see the most improvement. Was it worth switching from PS4 and controller to PC, keyboard and mouse? 1000%. Even though if I 1v1 myself and I was playing on keyboard and mouse and the other me was playing on controller, I feel like me on controller would slightly get the edge just because I'm really comfortable with a controller and not so much with mouse and keyboard. With that said, I believe that when I was playing on PS4, I was capped at where I was, whereas playing on mouse and keyboard, you're just so much freer. You can do more by doing less. And when you switch, it will feel really unnatural and awkward, but trust me, give it a chance. It will feel so much better. It will start to feel right, and you'll enjoy playing Fortnite so much more because you have a lot more control, in my opinion. Now, please take into consideration that people learn and improve at different paces. So if you're not at the level that you want to be in within a week, stick at it because you will get there. Some people are just more mechanically gifted than others. And this wasn't the first time I've touched a mouse and keyboard. However, I didn't really play mouse and keyboard all that much. I had only played CSGO for about 3 hours in total. I played Dead by Daylight quite a lot, so that helped me get my muscle memory around WASD and all the buttons around that. And I did actually play part of season 1 and 2 on mouse and keyboard, but it just wasn't for me. I had to switch to controller. Controller's just so much more natural to me. But I'm so excited to see how much I can improve in a month on mouse and keyboard. If you want to see that, smash the like button, comment down below, tell me if you want to see that, and I will make a 1 month progression video for you guys. And consider subscribing because it really helped me out. Also, if you lot don't know, I have got a creator code. It is JUnlock, same as the channel name. If you do use that, tweet at me a picture or video of you using my code. You'll get a shout out in the next video. You don't have to use my creator code, just use someone's creator code and help a creator out. So that's been my controller to PC progression video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. If you don't know, I come out with videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's been me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm looking for a good kill. Oh no, big no!
One shot.